Up in here, if you are live and direct, I'm OE's son, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia this evening, and I am your favorite astrologer. Press two if you invited a couple of folks. Send it to some of your members of your family, man. Let's get some healing in. Let's talk about healing and our and why the magic ain't turned on. Who left the magic turned off? What is going on? That's not even supposed to be acting like that. Okay. I'm sending out a couple on Instagram. Hopefully you are too. What up, Facebook? I'm gonna have to go old school with this. Team Lions in the building. What up, Astro Ancient? You see it. Tonight I'm talking about why isn't your inner magic turned on yet? And how do we heal? I hadn't realized that I can't teach once a week. So I have an astrology class that I teach once a week on Wednesdays. But it's so many things I want to get across as a message. It's more and more evident that I got to write a book, but I also have to teach like until I get tired of teaching. I have to exhaust myself sometimes in things before I feel like they're complete, right? What up, Tanja Palmer, Team Virgo? Oh yeah. Please make sure that you list your what city and state and what team zodiac you represent, so I can give you a shout out. Peace and love, Monique in Mobile, Alabama. What up, Chandra? And what up, Mr. and Mrs. Palmer? Tonight we're talking about why isn't your inner magic turned on? I see you, Team Aries, in the building. It's so much going on, yo. It's so much going on, and we're moving at such a fast pace that we're not always present in the now, like to be grateful for the things that we have, grateful for the opportunities, grateful for the part of life that we've already lived, right? Man, we're gonna say prayer right on that. Big inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Abdul Cool Tafalatai, Wabazon, Gamma Ferragoon, Shilil Kaloon. We are a part of all is a part of us. We are one with all, and all is one with us. And we can succeed as a part of all and fail as individuals. We can be all that we wish in all as long as our wish is to stay in all. We are never alone. All is, we are. All can, we can. All does, we do. Instant J. Ilaku. Can I keep this under 10 minutes? I've been using this little clock to try to keep myself in a box for folks. Not too much of a box, but this is one little part of this illusion. When I say so much is going on, some people think Mercury Retrograde started yesterday. At this point, I'm just beyond arguing with somebody when Mercury Retrograde started, right? Or what to expect. If you already trained in astrology and you study in astrology, like you could have been studying astrology for the last 5 years, you would already know what's happening with the Mercury, what house is going to be in, how it's going to affect you. And then you will be like, oh, here you go. I'm going to hand these things over that I want released, relinquished, refunded. I'm going to hand this over to Mercury so it happened at this time, all in my favor. However, if you ain't got to that point yet, that's fine and dandy too, right? Oh man, what up, Drew and Conley? Veganometry, Team Scorpio in the A, Team Gemini, Big Three in Ohio. Man, I gotta get Atlanta Life, Peace Queen, Team Virgo. More Team Virgo in Chicago, Team Cancer, South Hazen, Mississippi, Team Taurus, Atlanta and Detroit. Team Sag all day. Aries, Oakland, Cali, Virgo. All right, all right, all right. I see y'all out here. Throw them up, throw them up. Y'all must have just got the text I sent out. Huntsville, Alabama, Team Cancer in the building. Oakland, Cal, Libra, Vegas, Team Pisces out here in these streets. More Team Pisces in Maryland. California, Team Leo. Houston, Texas, Team Pisces. I see you, Veronica. I see you out here, Sabira. What it do? Sensei, Team Pisces. Ooh. Team Aquarius. What up, what up? Team Cap in Detroit. Team Gemini in Detroit. Team Sag in Vegas. Drew in the Bay Area. I see Team Libra out there in Vegas as well, getting it in. Okay, let's get more into what we're talking about. There's so much going on. We don't become present. We don't put gratitude on top of our food. Like we used to say grace. Now we're not in church. So now we ain't blessing our food no more. We ain't blessing the things we intake. But the quality of the things you intake is going to determine what you can turn on the inside. So, like everybody's always talking about, I got this inside of me. I got this inside of me. You got your purpose inside of you, all of that. But what you put inside your body through your actions, through your eyes, through your ears, through your deeds with your hands, that's what's going to activate the thing inside of you. So I just said this the other day. They said, well, how do you find your purpose, right? The real question is, what are you going to do after you find your purpose? You find your purpose, then what are you going to do next? This is funny how everybody always talking about finding their purpose. What are you supposed to do after you find your purpose? Walk in it? How you going to walk in it? You just found it. So you had a purpose. You just found it. So how long have you not known what it was? 20 years? 25 years? 30 years? 40 years? 45 years? 50 years? 60 years? So if your purpose hasn't had any attention in 30 years, 20 plus years, then it's going to need some healing before you can do anything with it. It's like an old classic truck that's out there behind the barn. You can't just go out there and put some gas in it and turn it on and fire it up. No. It's going to need some rehab. Your purpose is going to need rehab when you finally find it. It's going to need some heavy healing. You're going to have to be like, I got to dig in the bag. I got to dig in the sauce. I got to whip it up. So one reason that your inner magic is not turned on is because you are not giving from your overflow. You only can give from your overflow. You caught up with your family. You caught up with these other responsibilities. You caught up with keeping up with somebody else. You caught up in all of these things, and they're not gonna get you what you're trying to get accomplished. It's not gonna speed it up, right? Healing the purpose before you walk in it. The rehab, the physical therapy. Then you got, but tracking it down is first though. I didn't want to go too far. That's why I had to slow myself down. Finding the purpose, what's stopping that? Because we don't know who we are. We still keep not really getting into us, what we're supposed to be doing. Interstellar, Team Virgo, peace, what up, Queen? Happy belated birthday. So I got off my point again. When I let my eyes roll over to the crowd, I just be like, whoo, some heavy hitters in here. Obligations. I done got like super stuck. Because I want to pick up exactly where I was at. But I still know my point. Why isn't your inner magic turned on yet? Right? Your purpose ain't healed. Healing your purpose. Healing your purpose is the necessary step. It's probably going to take a little longer than finding your purpose. See, not knowing your purpose and not looking for your purpose are two different things. Some people not looking for their purpose. They done picked up somebody else's cause and calling it their purpose. So they think they got it, but it's not their stuff. So they're into something else, right? Not their purpose. And water fills a hole. This is why I be talking about the human design. We have to watch what centers we have and where we can receive influence. And remember, it's not just people trying to invade our eyes and our ears, but they're invading different centers in our body. They're coming in through your spleen. They're coming in through your solar plexus. They're coming in through your root chakra. They're coming in through your heart. They're coming in through your throat chakra. They can come specifically through different areas with energy patterns now. You think the Heart Project was just to control the weather? What if they turned it in? Well, you need to turn it in so you can turn your inner magic on. The reason your inner magic is not on is because you're still chilling with your family, still doing what they doing, still ain't made no decision. I made a video the other day. I told you it's day 5 of the year. I'm not gonna go back and pull up the screenshots, but if you think that January 1st is the beginning of the year, you're already 100 days late. If you know that September 22nd is the first day of the year, you know we on day 5. What are you planning? What have you laid down? What steps have you taken to get your inner magic to turn on and stay on? What have you done, or what thought have you put down towards your goals for where you're supposed to be at in 2022? We're supposed to be thinking about 2022 right now. That's why I got the 1111. The 1111 is the portal. Here come 2022. That's 3 twos. That's another portal. Why nobody's getting ready now? This is prime time to start paying closer attention to who you are and not defining. Your purpose doesn't need defining. It just needs finding. Then it needs healing, and then walk in it. Then follow it. Then follow your purpose. Your purpose will get up off the operating table and walk out in front of you, and then you just follow your purpose. But you got to heal it first. And then what about finding it? Well, I'm going to always be going back to astrology. Deep study of self. Deep study of self comes through looking at your numbers. If you go into the gym and you keeping them, how many push-ups you can do, how many burpees you can do, how many pull-ups you can do, how many calories you burn, how many miles you ran, how many pounds you lost, how many hours you spent on the treadmill, all that's data, right? For your physical, for the outside. But the inner magic that's stronger than all of that. It's cool that you got the box outside running it, but you don't have the gas on the inside. You ain't got the gas on the inside pulling apart like Hanuman. You know what I'm saying? The first Superman. Oh, man. And then the babies. How do we turn that on? How do we turn the baby's healing on? They have to see it. That's how we learned. They have to see it. Kevy Kev, why you got to heal your purpose? Man, because like I said, you've been avoiding your purpose or not knowing your purpose for so long, 20 plus years. Your purpose is like, I feel neglected, malnourished, unsafe. I feel abandoned. I need a therapist. Your purpose is different than who you are. You can find your purpose and you still need healing. You can be cool with who you are and not know your purpose. But either way, when you get those two things together, and then you find your purpose, it's going to have to get cleaned up first, period. So how do you do that? You get you a system. You get your meditation system. You get a plan, especially with the moon, the astrology. Put this into your business. Mess with the human design. Drop the gene keys in there. Ha 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 ha. Then be in a community of jokers who is like, oh, let's study on Monday. Can you meet me on Tuesday? Blah blah blah. You gotta want to turn it on, and you gotta want to leave the wall of suffering. It's always gonna come back to the wall of suffering that came with this planet. You're not supposed to be in some peace, love, and light. You're going to have to bring another part of yourself out to the front to do the heavy lifting, which is your inner magic. It's the Harry Potter part of you, whatever your name is. You see what I'm saying? So this is like, I don't know. Every time I scratch right here, it feels so good. Then this takes me away into something else. I'm really relaxed tonight. But I wanted to talk about this, man. The healing piece. We got to heal the mental. We got to heal the spiritual. We got to heal. Ah, man. What do we use to heal? What are we using to heal beside herbs? Man, we got to know like timing. That's what astrology is about, timing. How do we move? When is the proper time to move? Then you gotta start adding in, when are we gonna get educated about the entheogens? Who's gonna tell us about the toad? Who's gonna tell us about psilocybin? Mm, 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 mm. I want to share this too. This is probably one of the pieces. Recently watching the Black community that I know that is saying, yo, I'm putting my healing first. That's been overwhelming for me. Like 2021, that's like to run into people who that's what they want. I want to meet me and I want to better myself using nature. It's been bananas. All I can do is just stay smiling, just be like, wow, who am I about to meet next? Who is about to come and be in between worlds and get this healing? All this healing, and especially like in therapy hours, these indigenous practices is a part of our healing. Yeah, we need to meditate. Yeah, we need to drink more water. Yeah, we need to exercise. But we also got to go there. We got to go there. Just like my man website, Vote Nature. You a part of nature. Nature is natural. That's the natir, right? So the natir had timings. The natir was celebrated moving through seasons. So if you are nature, a part of nature, you got indigenous practices, then why aren't you moving in systems? Systems keep your inner magic turned on. Just like systems keep your heart pumping, your lungs moving, your liver and your spleen getting it off, your kidneys, all of this stuff is moving through systems. So you can add on another system. That's how you turn it on. Then you use your inner magic to walk away from the wall of suffering. That's a part of the healing. You got to be on the medicine. You got to be able to release and let go. Sometimes that's why some people got so much spiritual corporal tunnel. They holding on to something that ain't good for them for so long. Then it just tears this all up. That's why I like the toad. Open up. Open your hands up. Let all that stuff go. Stop telling everybody how they gonna love you. That's really been a big problem. Your inner magic is turned off because you got stipulations on love. Who knows the definition of love? Everybody knows the definition of Amsu, what up, King? Everybody knows the definition of or the scientific formula for water is H2O, right? Right. Nobody will argue. You can go all over Atlanta, Miami, Detroit, all these places, Brooklyn. Everybody will say Denver. Everybody say water's H2O. Then if you say, well, how tall is a basketball goal? 10 feet. Everybody will say, how long is a football field? 100 yards, right? Um, um, what are the three medals they have at the Olympics? Gold, silver, and bronze. But as soon as you say, what is love? You can ask two people and get 50 versions. This means we are confused people. We don't know what love is. Nature knows what love is. We don't know what love is. That's why you need to be convening with nature so you can be like, let me remember what love is, because we have forgotten. As half humans, half gods, we have went all the way to sleep and we have forgotten what love is. Love is giving, seeking nothing in return, just like the sun. The sun is always giving and asking for nothing back. The creator, you can break 4 commandments and say you an atheist on a public stage in front of millions of people, and the creator still let you breathe. Still, because you ain't even follow none of my commandments, none of my laws, and you disrespecting me saying I don't exist. Okay, I'm gonna still let you go ahead and keep doing it because I love you. We're afraid of that kind of love. That's why that's why when I see people afraid of the toad or afraid to take mushrooms, they're afraid to be loved. They're afraid to be loved. They at the wall of suffering and they're like, if I leave this wall of suffering, somebody's gonna love me. It's gotta be in my stipulation that you love me, even if I'm at the wall of suffering. So you gotta meet me right here and promise me you'll love me first before I let go. That person has mental problems. The person has mental problems. And you stay in there with them, like attract like. Not steel sharpen steel, like attract like. So for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, we've been having all these stipulations on love, especially black women and black men. All these stipulations on love. What do you bring to the table? Blah, 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 blah. Only conversations about family after you talk about what you brought to the table. Nothing starting off family, community, right? So there's all these stipulations and conditions. So there's no unconditional love out there. And so now the universe is like, well, we just ain't gonna let no love be around you because you got all these conditions, and we only love unconditionally. Giving, you have everything set up where like, oh, since this how cats do love now, I'll love you if. That's conditional love. Right. I love you. I only gotta say unconditionally. It should be in your brain. I say, I love you. That's it. Open end, not no period, not no exclamation point. I love you. You ain't gotta tell me that you love me back. That's what these sciences is at. That's the real inner magic. We don't love ourselves because we don't know enough about ourselves, including our purpose, to then know what to heal. Oh, it's all inner child. I must do some inner child work. You don't even know where your Chiron is at in your own chart, where it says childhood womb, and not everybody want to study inner child work. Well, that's cool. Why don't you put them together though? See, I'm the connector. Why don't you just put both of them together? Put the therapy together with the Chiron. Why aren't the therapists studying astrology? Why don't you know your chart? You don't bodied your chart before you go see the therapist. So now you got, double power. Why don't you show the therapist some astrology? Or if you're a counselor, why don't you learn astrology from your homeboy, homegirl? Work with oye.com. Take a class. Let's get it popping. That's the formula. We're not loving each other enough. And then the original caretakers of love got a hole in the boat. Right. The sisters. Come on, man. Let's all think together before we even work together. Can we all think together? Let's think together. Let's pray together. Let's inhale and exhale together. Let's breathe together, man. Then your magic can turn on. I'm gonna tell you about this mistake that cost me a lot of bread. Watch. Let me see. somebody told me something. Really smart person, right? Really smart person. This is how you know cycles. So I want to explain this. This is a true to life story about your boy, OE son. Why I mess with all these systems put together, right? Put that right there. Can I share this screen over here? So how many of y'all trade Forex or anything where you have to look at charts? I'm gonna look at that one right there. Okay. So in November, no, in October of 2019, in October of 20, yes, October of 2019, right up in here, Ethereum was, I'm doing all this for, for a reason, about cycles, right? Come on back some more. Come on back some more. Okay, here we go. See that Baba became an ancestor? That's Baba Kalindi became an ancestor on the 20th. I got the price of where Ethereum was at. So right before that, right here, October. It was the weekend of the 5th. All your children should know how to do this. All your children should know how to go and dig into a chart. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. $175. Ethereum was trading at $175. $175, right? That's how much Ethereum cost. It was 9 people at the table. If 9 of us would have put in, check this out. If 9 of us would have put in $500, this is so crazy. Times 9 equals 4,500. So that 4,500 divided by 175, that's how much one coin would be. We would have got 25 Ethereum coins. Okay, we'd be holding 25.7 Ethereum coins. Everybody's following, right? So that was October 2019. Today, Ethereum is going for $29.58 right now. Times 29.58. So that 4,500 will be worth $76,000 right now. Okay. So you're saying, what's that got to do with anything? Is in October the 4th, my teacher says, yo, y'all gonna have to start learning to work together. I said, what do you mean? He was like, you're gonna have to start learning like to do spells together and start doing business together. He was like, everybody should get a TD Ameritrade account and y'all should like learn to invest. Y'all just only pick one thing. And that's just one example, right? We didn't work together. We did not work together. We didn't work together. We did one spell together as a group, and it came through. We ain't do nothing else together. We still didn't work together. We stopped communicating. So now I got another opportunity that's very similar to this coming back up. And I see what season is happening in. It's in October again. It's in the planning phase. I'm dead ass. That's why I keep making these videos about, do you know what time it is? Do you know what Really, do you know what time it is? Are you in control of your energy enough to know how much gas you got, when to say yes, when to say no, who to work with, who not to work with, who to look for, who to attract, who to take money from, who not to take money from, how to see your future relationship, how to look into the future in any relationship? That's when your inner magic is turned on. That's when love is moving all through you. You just like, we gotta start healing that, man. That aspect of our purpose. Yeah, we gotta heal our finances. Yeah, we gotta heal a whole bunch of other stuff. But that's why I like to plant, man. It makes the best case scenario. It makes the best case scenario. It has all the wisdom. You don't need to set no intentions. You can just be like, I'm here to heal. I'm here to allow. I'm here to allow. I'm here to leave the wall of suffering. Woo! That was crazy. Um, that's about it for tonight, man. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Felt like teaching and talking about that. Tomorrow, I think me and Dr. Amsu are gonna be doing like Bufo and health. So he's an acupuncturist with over 25 years natural medicine. He's one of only three certified symptometrists in the world. He's been my doctor probably for the last 10 years. He's always sticking needles in me. He got the cure for COVID at the spot. We sending out bottles. Boop, 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 boop. They're not herbs. We're just gonna have a conversation probably tomorrow sometime. It's day 5, man. Tomorrow's day 6. You only got 40 days left. By the time you watch this in the morning, you only got 39 days left to come up with 2 big plans. What you gonna do? Yeah. If you didn't see that particular video, you got to go back and watch Happy New Year. If you're on YouTube or you on Facebook, you got to go back and watch the Happy New Year video. If you're on Instagram, just go to my YouTube page, the Mycelial Network. And so many people need, guess what? I don't have to like look no more. I already know what season I'm in. I know my cards. It's a quiet confidence. You wake up different in the morning. You wake up different in the morning. Mm, 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 mm. Jihad and I would like to know where you got that hoodie. Oh man, this my man, Astrovision. He might be on here tonight. Hold on, let me go. Let me go look. Let me see if I see him. This an original though. Like this, I mean, all his work is crazy like this. Well, if you get one, you know, it's gonna be a one of. Man, DM me so I can find it. All right, fam. I appreciate y'all staying up this late. Oh, it's 10:30. Bum, 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 bum. Some of y'all covered tonight. Catch this bad boy in the morning. Peace. You got 39 days left, man. Go back and watch the Happy New Year video. See where you at. Oh, that just came up with me tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Oh, wait, we gotta say prayer. Big inhale through the nose. I found you in peace, and I'm gonna leave you in prayer. Slow exhale out the mouth. Anabako, Gijalaki Menka, Tatia Tezara, Kabiara, I'm Charles Sagvanu, Tahara Dunara, Nagi Board, Shea Yikadeka, Kavava Shamra, Barkum Tara, Rakame, Tazika take it to me, Gamlin, Kasin Kadosh, Barrow, Truthka, Nahel out of Taker, Nikid Gahel, I'm Chapanes, so Krea Katushka Taker, Shavatanuka Belushma, Tazakatanu, Yadea Talamo, Brother Shem, Kavo Makuto, Alam Vaed. Peace to the fam. Gonna holler at y'all.